Hey guys, welcome to What I Ate Wednesday. For breakfast, I am going back to having granola. As you saw in my recent grocery haul, they were on for 2 for $5, so it was just such a good price. So this one is the, I just looked at the package, honey almond, I think that's the one. So I just have half a cup, which is their serving size, which, I mean, I'm not super big on calories, like looking at them, but that's 250 calories. The biggest thing with granola is that there's all like the hidden sugars in there that you don't realize. You think you're eating healthy because it's like all the oats, but it's really not. Unlike like pure oatmeal or pure oats that you just make oatmeal, then that's actually a lot more healthier. Anyways, so usually I just kind of like shake it out in a bowl, but I was like, no, I'll actually measure to see what their serving size, which is half a cup, looks like, and that's what it is, which I think is plenty. We'll see how long it lasts me till I'm hungry. It's about 9 o'clock now. I was up at 7. Dan texted me and he didn't know that, well, I had my phone on full blast right beside me because he is away for work, and then so he got up to start his day. So he's like, oh, just leaving for work, have a good day. I'll talk to you when you're back at like 8 today. Anyways, and then I woke up and then I was like, all right, I might as well get my day started. So I did computer stuff, thing for work, and yeah. So, but then now I'm just finally having breakfast. So, going to eat this. It's fine. I am going to make some banana bread muffins. I've done all my prep for today, and it's only 12:20. Yes. So I'll have lunch a little bit later, but as I again had mentioned in my grocery haul, I have bananas that are so disgusting I don't even want to show them, but yes, they have to clearly be used up. Now those I did freeze and then defrost them, but then anyways. So yes, I found a somewhat healthy recipe from cookieandkate.com, and well, I'm not using maple because I don't have any like pure maple syrup, but I'm going to use honey to sweeten them. And aside from that, everything is, well, and I'm going to put chocolate chips in it. But aside from that, then everything is healthy. Yeah, so let's go make muffins. So our first thing of being healthy, we're using olive oil instead of butter. Oh, it'd help if I actually opened it. So 1/3 of a cup of olive oil, and again, I will put the recipe down below. And then our sugar is the creamed honey, which actually, looking at the recipe we're using half a cup, which is a lot of honey. There was another recipe that I wanted to do, but it called for dates, which I used to always have in the pantry, but I don't now. So that would have been an even healthier version. That was the only thing done to sweeten it. But honey at least is better than like granulated sugar. That's 1/4. Maybe I'll just do a little more. There we go. So we did not quite half. We did just under half. So we're just gonna mix it a little bit. Doesn't smell that good. It smells very olive oil and healthy, but that's good, that's good. So now we're going to add 2 eggs. We watched, oh, I always do this. I get a shell in it. I watched British Bake Off yesterday, and it was caramel week. So I saw all their delicious things that they were making, and I was like, I want to make something with caramel, but I'm not. I'm doing the healthier. So mixing again. And then adding in our most disgusting bananas. Oh, gross. As well as some milk. I'm using Almond Breeze, 1/4 of a cup of almond milk. And mix or mash, again. My bananas are so beyond mushy that they mash just with this. Oh, excellent. Then we're adding in baking soda, and then eyeballing just the vanilla, some salt, and some cinnamon. Oh, and that's my oven preheated to 325. So mixing. Now we're adding flour and oats. So 1 3/4 cup flour. I used some coconut flour and then some regular flour. And then, yeah, oats. We're doing a third of a cup of oats. Adding that there too, and then mixing it together. And then we finally get to add the chocolate chips, which I've just spent now like 5 minutes looking for in the pantry all over the place to find that, oh right, I remember I put them in the fruit bowl because I was gonna be using them soon. Oh dear. I'm hoping that by using some of the coconut flour, that will mask the taste of the olive oil. All right, so just a little bit of the mini chips, chocolate chips. And now just mixing this by hand, and then I'm gonna put them into muffin tins. This recipe apparently yields 11 muffins. Who makes 11 muffins? So I will probably spread it into 12. So now dishing them into my prepared muffin tins. I'm not lining them because honestly it's just easier to eat them without having to untake the like paper off, but I did spray them. Actually no, I don't have spray, so I kind of oiled them with a paper towel. I would have liked to have sprayed them, but yes. All right, so just filling in all of these. Oh, but I do have leftover, so I could have filled them a little bit more. I see. Kind of just want to make the 12. I don't want to have to get a new baking sheet out, and then how long are we gonna have to wait? 23 minutes. Okay, yeah, just doing one batch. So now we're gonna just sprinkle some oats on top. So I have a little left over, and honestly, I'm just gonna eat these, so I might as well use them on top because I will just eat them by the handful. So now they're ready to go in the oven for a very long time. So those muffins only have a couple minutes left, but then they're gonna sit and cool for a little bit before I eat them. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be making some lunch. We did go grocery shopping, we have a bunch of stuff, but I also wanna just use up tofu still from last week that we used up half, so it definitely has to be eaten. Yes, I've already cut that up. I think I'm just gonna do like a bunch of stuff, a bunch of veggies. So I'm gonna cut up some cabbage, just some, well, garlic, onions, and some mushrooms as well, and just saute them together. The muffins are out of the oven now, and yeah, just cooking up my lunch. I couldn't decide what flavor to have these, so anyways, I decided I went with teriyaki, so hopefully that's good. And I just can't be bothered to make quinoa or anything, so that's alright. It's just veggies and protein. And I'll have a muffin or two later, so I'll get my carbs from that. It's all ready to go. It was pretty quick and easy, but that's okay. I have chili, a new chili that Dan had made before he left. Because he said, you have to make sure you eat during the week while I'm gone, because he came home and there was like no groceries. He's like, what have you been eating? I'm like, anyway, so he was like, I'll make you want me to make casserole or curry, or I'm like, another chili? So anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna have that for dinner. But let's try this. Basic but flavorful, and yeah, good for protein and lots of veggies. Alright, so it's now time to taste them. Already cut it in half. You can see, yeah, some of the chocolate chips in there. You don't taste any of the olive oil. That's good. They could be a little more banana-like, but I think the recipe called for what would have been 3 bananas. I just had 2. But they're really good and moderately healthy, minus the chocolate chips. But if I wasn't for that, they'd be pretty healthy. I'd probably put more cinnamon in it. Maybe I just like spice a lot, or I don't taste it very well, because with the last ones that I made last week, those cookies, I also was like, more cinnamon. Aww. The bed used to be in the sunbeam. Now it's not anymore. Aww. I'm gonna eat one of these. And then I'll check with you guys when I'm off to work. I'm just finishing up steeping my tea. This one is, again from the Christmas collection. What was it? Santa's Sleigh? No. Oh, Santa's Secret. I never remember. But I'm almost done of the cardamom French toast. I have like one tea left, so I'm trying to save it because that's my favorite. Actually, David C. may have it. It may be like all year round. I should look into it. But usually I just stock up at Christmas times. I had 2 more muffins after I last spoke to you. But now I'm good. I'm good till 7:45 when I'll be home. I'm back home from work and I am having chili with a huge dollop of sour cream. The sour cream, well, okay, it's not that huge, but still. And just mixing. This chili is not as spicy as the one from last week, but it's really good. Mmm. Delicious. Actually, I think it's still, I put it in the microwave for a minute, but it could have still been a little bit more. Oh well. So I'm gonna eat this, and what time is it? It's already 8:22. Oh, it's so late. And I'm gonna eat some more of the muffins. I was FaceTiming Dan, and he was like, "You better save me a muffin." And I'm like, "Okay, you're coming home on like Friday night." I was like, I doubt they're gonna last that long. So anyways, I put one in the freezer. I don't know what the texture's gonna be like after, but actually it probably should be okay. Anyways, I'm like, then I'll probably not eat it. But these ones I most likely will. Anyway, not all tonight though. I'll probably have one more tonight. And yeah, that's gonna be it because it's so late. But yeah, it was a good day and I will see you guys next week. Bye.